is going on with y'all, man? It is Black Balloon, and we are back with another video. So y'all already know what's going on. All right, y'all. Now, a lot of y'all got in the comments on the last video, and y'all wanted to talk about Ryan Garcia, right? We'll go ahead and jump right into this video. When I first saw everything, I wasn't going to do a video on him at all, just because I've never heard him talk about the industry. So it didn't seem genuine at first. Then he started to talk about the Bohemian Grove, which is what I want to make this video mostly about. So for me, it kind of gave it a little bit more credibility, just because I haven't seen anyone do a video on the Bohemian Grove in a long time. I haven't seen anyone talk about it. Do I believe it's still active? Yes, I'm pretty sure it's still active. I thought it would be dope to actually just turn this video into one of those real good old type conspiracy videos, and we're gonna talk about the Bohemian Grove. I went and dug up some old footage I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with, and you'll probably appreciate me finding it and putting it back in this video. Now, hopefully it stays up, because that footage comes from a person who is pretty much banned on this platform. So I'm pretty sure y'all already know who I'm talking about. But we're going to save it for when we get to that point in the video. So I guess we'll go ahead and use this time to react to the first clips of Ryan Garcia and him supposedly, going crazy. A lot of people saying he on drugs, he on coke, he drunk, he was slurring his words, which, it sounded like he was slurring his words a little bit, but we all know people tend to tell the truth when these kind of things happen. Maybe he has been put under some kind of pressure. I don't know, I'm not sure, but like I said, this whole video not gonna be about Ryan Garcia. So with that being said, y'all, check this out.
Hey guys, it's me, Ryan. I'm coming on here to explain what's going on. I'm not in possession of my phone. I can't get access to my Instagram. My cards are locked. And I'm just being real, I'm being real taken advantage. And I personally wanted just to send out a video to the people that love me and my fans and family that's concerned that I'm okay. I'm not dead. I believe in Jesus. All those are lies. And, they try to put me in jail. They're blocking my cards. I can't access my money. Nobody's hitting me back. I don't know what's going on, but just know I'm okay.
Proof, bro. I don't give a bro. I fucking will show you every fucking video you could ever fucking believe. Bohemian Grove is real. Fucking tied me down and they made me fucking watch, dog. I absolutely don't give a fuck anymore. Yes, I fucking lost it.
Now, that reminded me when I first got into all this stuff, looking up all this crazy stuff about, your cold Hollywood, the industry. You know what I'm saying? I used to remember hearing that, like, if you get famous and you get to a certain amount of money, they control your money. I think now it's obvious. You know what I'm saying? But I just remember first getting into all this stuff, and I used to just be like, damn, so you can't even work hard and get the money, become a millionaire, a couple millions, you over that $20 million mark, $20 million club, they control your money. And he basically telling you that same thing. It's like he's having a mental breakdown, as they say, and his cards are blocked. You know what I'm saying? He can't access his own money. So it's like, who's really in control? We already know that. I know. I'm just saying, it's just crazy to hear it, because I'm pretty sure it happens to everybody. It's like Kanye. We already know. Kanye goes through like the same thing. They freezes his accounts. They do all kind of stuff. You act out of line, we just gonna take your money. Now you can't go nowhere. We're gonna hit you where it hurt, and that's in your pockets. It's mostly how they get you. It's like dangling you by your feet, your money at the ground, you can't reach it. Do you want your money? I'm sure you do. So you're gonna have to go ahead and jump back in line and continue living the way that you was living. I thought that was actually crazy, right? And I didn't want to keep playing the full, I don't know if that was Clubhouse or not. I don't know what he was on, but that was with Andrew Tate, right? I didn't want to play the whole thing because he started talking about the little ones and the fact that he was, I don't even want to say the R word, RAPE. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't want to say it. He said that he was himself. And then he also said that they were doing it to the little ones. So we already know that because, it kind of takes it back to what we're about to talk about later down in this video with Molech and how he is basically the god of child sacrifice. So everything is going to tie into it, which is why I said it kind of made me doing this video about him. It just kind of brought up stuff that, we should have did a video on anyway. And when we get more into the Bohemian Grove, that's when everything is kind of going to tie together, right? I think we'll use this time to go ahead and jump into that first clip that I pulled up from good old Alex Jones. This was like this was like prime time Alex Jones, InfoWars, so on and so on. I'm sure a lot of y'all are gonna remember this. So with that being said, y'all check this
out. The Bohemian Club, as you say, the Bohemian Club, that's where all those rich Republicans go up and stand naked against redwood trees, right? I've never been to the Bohemian Club, but you ought to go. It'd be good for you. Get some fresh air.
What's this picture of?
I actually don't remember.
It's you at the Bohemian Grove. Okay. You told me that I'm delusional.
You know, it's nice to know that there's some people who have fantasy lives that have nothing to touch with. Nice to have you here. Bye-bye.
So you were there. Can we talk to you about it, sir? Yes, sir. First question?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You gave a keynote speech at the Bohemian Grove Club, sir. A club which openly has mock child sacrifices and satanic worship, sir. Can you answer my question, sir, please?
I was very pleased. I was very pleased with my performance in the debate. It was a good debate.
What about the Bohemian Grove Club, though, sir? That's very important. They do mock human sacrifices there, sir, and you reported being there.
I was very pleased with my performance in the debate.
Sir, why did you ignore my question, sir? Can we have open dialogue? If you want to be president, let's have an open dialogue about this. You just ignored me, sir.
It was the night of July 15th, 2000. Mike Hansen and I were about to attempt the first ever successful infiltration of the Bohemian Grove. Others have tried and failed. No one has ever actually made it in and out with video evidence. After careful planning, we decided the best tactic would be to insert ourselves about a half mile from the main entrance into the heavily wooded area, entering the gorge by stealth and getting into the main parking area. From there, we posed as Bohemian Club members, thus entering the inner sanctums of the New World Order. After landing in San Francisco at the International Airport, we traveled through the city, across the Golden Gate Bridge into deeper northern California. From there north to Santa Rosa, going west on Highway 12, the gateway to Bohemian Grove.
Well, here we are, folks, turning on to the Bohemian Highway and Bohemian Grove. We're going to find out what in the New World Order is going on here.
Now, keep in mind what they said the Bohemian Grove Club is. Supposedly, it's only men that are invited, and these are the richest, most influential, powerful men in the world, right? From all over the place, just kind of like the illuminated ones from the banking industry, scientists, actors, artists, anything. If you're influential and you get invited to the club, I think there's a fee, all kind of stuff, right? Now, notice one of the reporter guys said that you guys practice mock child sacrifices at the Bohemian Grove Club. In this next footage that I'm going to show you, a lot of people believe that this was Alex Jones filming a real sacrifice because it's about 3 minutes long. I may shave it down because some of it we don't actually need to see. And it's kind of like the show that they're doing, at the club. They're like singing, it sounds like it's from the 1800s and stuff. Like it's weird. It's very ritualistic. I try to shave it down just so, we're not watching what we don't really need to be watching, because it just sounds weird. There's going to be one point toward the end of the clip where you're going to hear a really distinctive scream. And a lot of people believe that it was real. you know, and that they were actually roasting someone and sacrificing someone in the belly of Molech.
Flames that keep thine effigy, we shall redesign. Midsummer sets us free. You burn me once again. Not with these flames, which hither ye have brought from regions where I reign. Ye fools and priests, I spit upon your fire.
Shit weird. I know some of y'all remember this though.
Prince of all mortal wisdom, owl of Bohemia, we beseech thee, grant us thy counsel. Great owl of Bohemia, we thank thee for thy adjuration. Begone, detested care, begone. Once more, we banish thee. Begone, dull care. Fire shall have its will of thee. Begone, dull care. And all the winds make merry with thy doubts. Hail, fellowship's eternal flame. Once again, midsummer sets us free.
Now, did y'all hear that at the end? Where he said, once again, midsummer set us free. And then you heard like a gore kind of scream. You know, like them screams you hear in gore horror type movies. A lot of people was like, yo, nah, I don't believe that was a mock sacrifice. A lot of people believe that was real. And, you know, you could tell where like Alex Jones was positioned. It was like an audience because he was far away, but there were a lot of people in front of him as well. So that was basically like a show, you know, it was like a ritual, maybe a couple hundred people. But that scream at the end was insane. Even when the video first started, it was eerie like that, you know, that little screech noise that one of the guys made, it was eerie. You know, that whole footage is, you know, I guess it's really an inside look to, you know, that ritualistic, rich lifestyle, you know, them worshiping Molech and actually sacrificing little ones and people into the belly of the owl or the belly of the bull, which we'll go ahead and take this time to get into Molech, and we're going to read from this article, and we'll go ahead and wrap the video up. So we'll go over this article real quick about the ancient god of child sacrifice. It says, perhaps no pagan deity was revealed as Molech, a god whose cult reportedly sacrificed children in a furnace set inside the belly of a bronze bull. Throughout antiquity, sacrifice might have been utilized in times of great strife, but one cult stands out from the rest for its brutality, the cult of Molech, the alleged Canaanite god of child sacrifice. The cult of Molech, or Molech, is said to have boiled children alive in the bowels of a big bronze statue with the body of a man and the head of a bull. Offerings, at least according to some inscriptions in the Hebrew Bible, were to be reaped through either fire or war, and it's rumored that the devotees can still be found to this day. The cult of Moloch is believed to have been practiced by the people of the Levant region from at least the early Bronze Age, and images of his bullish head with a child burning in his belly persist into the medieval times. Moloch is most frequently referred to in Leviticus. Here's a passage from Leviticus condemning child sacrifice. Do not allow any of your children to be offered to Moloch. Passages in Kings, Isaiah, and Jeremiah also refer to a Tophet, which has been defined as both a location in ancient Jerusalem where there was a special bronze statue eternally heated by fire, or the statue itself, into which children were apparently thrown for sacrifice. The ancient practice of child sacrifice found renewed footing with medieval and modern interpretations. As English poet John Milton wrote in his 1667 masterpiece, Moloch is one of Satan's chief warriors and one of the greatest fallen angels the devil has on his side. Here is something that's recent. An exhibit celebrating ancient Carthage popped up in Rome with the golden statue of Moloch placed outside the Roman Colosseum in November 2019, and it served as a memorial of sorts to the defeated enemy of the Roman Republic. In the past, Moloch has been connected to Bohemian Grove, a shadowy gentleman's club for wealthy elites that met in the San Francisco woods because the group erected a great wooden owl totem there each summer. This seems to be based on the erroneous conflation between the Moloch bull and the Bohemian Grove owl totem, perpetuated by Alex Jones, while some still continue to claim that this is yet another revealed occult symbol of child sacrifice, which we all know it to be true, that they basically just disguised it and changed it to an owl. And it also, there's so much owl symbolism. You know, if you want to talk about the most simple thing, is Drake being OVO and his whole thing with the owl. You know, even the fact we could go back to the dollar bill. If you got a dollar bill in your pocket right now, look on the back and look in the very corner of it, and you'll see an owl hidden on the dollar bill. I'll put it up on the screen for those that may have never seen it. This is what I'm talking about right here. If you stare at it too long, it'll start to not look like an owl. So don't stare at it too long. But at first look, it is an owl. And it's been known for a very long time, and it's still there on the back of your dollar right now. So we already know, you know, this is heavy symbolism, and this is the kind of stuff that they promote. They put it on everything. They attach it to everything. You can't see it, but if you're paying attention, it's there. And that's exactly how the devil works. You know, it's exactly how these covert elites work, how the occult works. Hidden symbolism in plain sight. Very small. You got to put your eye to it. Like, you can't see it just looking at the back of the dollar. You really got to look. And it's absolutely crazy, you know, and it just brings back times when I first got involved in all of this stuff and chasing all of this knowledge. You know, it's kind of nostalgic doing this video and talking about the Bohemian Grove with Alex Jones and so on and so on. So yeah, man, that's pretty much all I got for this video, y'all. I really hope y'all enjoyed this one. Please let me know what y'all got to say about it in the comments. Like I said earlier, this wasn't going to be all about Ryan Garcia. You know, I wanted to take this much deeper and dive into the Bohemian Grove and the history of it, and the pagan god Moloch. So yeah, man, with that being said, it's Black Balloon, and I'm going to see y'all soon. I'm out.